Susanna J. Dodgson in Hinterzarten in the high Black Forest. This is the first true Black Forest town that you can get to on the train from Freiburg. 30 years ago, Lothar bought a house in the neighboring town, Breitner, which is a 5-kilometer uphill walk through forest. It's really gorgeous. But this is Hinterzarten, which is a ski town. You can see the ski slopes. And you can see all these huge houses. Now these houses are pretty much all hotels or flats for people who work in Freiburg, because it's an easy ride to Freiburg. So if you're working in the center of Freiburg, why would you not want to live in this clean air, this gorgeous place where it's always spring or winter? It's a lot of winter. The fall's already started. You can see the yellow leaves. Lothar bought a hotel in 1992 with 11 guest rooms and there were 11 bathrooms, 11 toilets. How many guest rooms? Pretty much 12, something like that. And this enormous sitting room that looked out over the Feldberg. It had been a hotel, but he decided he wanted to live there by himself, and we would visit him at Christmas and Easter and holidays, which we did. We really enjoyed it. But his Parkinson's dementia kicked in, and he became violent, and we couldn't handle it anymore. So 1998 was when we left him. But I've come back to Hinterzarten, the Black Forest, a number of times since then. In fact, I'm thinking this is my 6th time back. And the children, we had 2 children together. The children have been back a number of times. So I'm here with my 2 German children, and we're chasing ghosts. Lothar died in 2019. Finally, his Parkinson's stopped him breathing after years of shaking and dementia and incredibly stupid decisions, which was surprising because he was very brilliant. 57 patents in the semiconductor industry. Brilliant physicist. He could fix anything. I wish he had taught us how to fix anything. Unfortunately, he just was in too much of a hurry to do it himself. And I guess we weren't paying attention. So we're here, chasing ghosts, understanding why Lothar loved this area so much. He started working in the Black Forest area in Freiburg in 1968 when he was 27. And he'd already married and divorced twice before I showed up, and he had no children before me. So my 2 children are his only descendants. It's always interesting how rich Germany is and how spectacularly it rebounded after the Second World War. And a large reason for that was massive amounts of capital from the United States. So you have poor people who, this was a farming community. It still is. There's cows everywhere. And there's fields. How much better would Zambia be doing if the massive amount of capital had gone into Zambia after the British left, instead of the British continuing to take resources and everyone else, and the Chinese. I've seen what the Chinese did with the copper mines. They take all the copper and they just leave all the crap. The new president of Zambia is really trying hard. He's really terrific. But how much can you do when you don't have the capital to rebuild? So here we have a poor community, but after the war has access to capital and turns the community from a farming community into a tourist community, which is really what this is. In the winter, it's a ski resort. And in the summer, it's a walking resort. There's just so many lovely walks, which I'm planning now to walk all the way up to Tennessee, which is lovely. Okay, more later. Susanna J. Dodgson, Hinterzarten, September 14th, 2022. And isn't that a gorgeous church? May you be blessed. And may you live in peace, always, and have access to capital.